What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my conniving co-hosts, Josh and John Luke. What's up, guys?
I like the alliteration.
Conniving co-host. That actually was pretty good. That was good. Time. I don't even know if you meant to do it. I doubt it.
I don't think so.
You just looked very conniving. The alliteration wasn't on purpose, but the adjective choice was. Guys,
does the suit add to it? Does the suit add to the conniving?
100%.
You know the answer to that question, Josh.
It's 2022. Suits are now villain costumes. That's the deal. That's what's going on. You
It's
put
been
on
that
a
way
suit
since the beginning of time.
since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I saw suits as like fancy and nice. I feel like it's changing now. Now heroes wear denim jackets, right? Right? That's what they wear.
Yeah, and bucket hats.
And shoot. Guys, joining us today, coming back to play a game he's never played before, is our friend Dave Heilman. He's here to play some Fantasy Fortune with us today. For those of you that do not know Dave is Dynasty Dorks. You can find him on Twitter at Dynasty Dorks. He's the content director over at Grid Iron Rating. And Dave, we are so happy to have you on back with us today, my man.
No, I appreciate it. I was talking to, I commented to Jay, so this is my favorite show. And he said, well, we need to bring you back on. And I said, all right, let's do it. Exactly 3 months or 6 months, whatever it is, since my last visit.
Who's counting?
Who's counting? Me. I can go mark on my calendar.
Yeah.
It's now been 0 days since I've streamed with Dave. I can erase my whiteboard finally. Guys, we got some people in the chat ready for today's show as well. Craig said, time to mow the lawn, but I will be listening. Go get him, Dave.
Mowing
the
on
lawn at
mower or
FIF,
push mower?
that's commitment. I think he sits on his push mower and rides
Sits
it
on the
back.
push mower. He just paddles
it's one of the
with
ones
his
with the automatic wheels. Then he faces backwards and then he squeezes
Yeah,
the handle.
wait,
so it
I'm
just
wondering.
starts going.
He's like looking behind himself all the time.
40-mile-an-hour lawnmower. Just holding on for dear life.
Let's go.
Justin, my man, what's up? Welcome in.
Let's
Glad
go.
to have you here. And we got our boy Shevin. What's up? Glad to have you here. And Dustin said, I actually made it before the stream started. That might be a first.
Yeah.
I mean, us too, right? Whenever we
Yeah,
make it before the stream
yeah.
Help
started.
yourself to refreshments.
We never make it before the stream's supposed to start. I'll tell you that much.
Albert, what's up? Good afternoon. Glad to have you here. Dame, so happy you're in here playing with us today. And Craig in here. Well, first, Dustin said, had this debate the other day. How would you rank the game show? Seriously, if you guys want to rank the different games, that would be super helpful for us. Dustin did that. He's got his choices right there. Jeopardy, Price is Right, brackets. But if you guys want to tell us what your favorite games are and least favorite games, we use that. That is very important to
We
us.
still have our survey up where you could rate each one as well if you don't want to type it out.
Craig in here saying
What's
Horse is still the GOAT of their games. It has been a long time since we've played Horse.
It has been a while. Like I was just thinking
A lot
like
of
the other
animals.
day because like I was looking at a little of a Guess Who episode because Mr. Scampers was commenting on it. I think I forgot to reply to that comment. But what if we just did like one day, just like a mishmash of our old games? Guess
We
Who,
should.
Horse, like just like
Maybe
The
Like
retired games,
one round
take them out of
each.
retirement.
yeah, just
Send-
like for a day, and like kind of play all three in one day.
Just send them out in
Or
a
two,
blaze of
whatever.
glory.
Yeah.
Guys, we got Twin in here. Yo. What's up, Twin and
Weird.
Geek? He said, sup, nerds, affectionately. You know what? Nerds
Thanks
is
for adding
affectionate.
that in.
We prefer dork, but either way.
Scully
My
said,
preference.
finally back watching the best damn hour on YouTube. What if we go long?
Thanks,
Is it
Rob.
the best damn hour and
You're the
3
man, Sully.
minutes? Sully, glad to have you in here.
I saw Dustin say pick a color for your light. I did it for you, Dustin. I hope you like green. Yeah, green. Why not?
What is this? Christmas?
What do you want?
I don't
What do you
know.
want? Where's the red? You know, if there's some red, there's some orange over there. If it was red,
There's
then
there's
then I
everything,
feel
yeah.
you. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
University of Miami is what Josh is saying.
It's for
Mr.
that one
Scampers-
Jalen Hurts share you got.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
What's up, Mr. Scampers? Welcome in. Glad to have you here. And we got Alex in the chat. Says, sorry I'm late. I was watching the full commercial because I care about FYF. Well, thank you.
Good man. Good man.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Alex.
Pigs Picks, welcome in. Glad to have you here.
Thanks.
And Shevin saying, I love poll perception just for the shot. Every time someone gets it exactly right.
I'm glad I could
and-
bring some joy to someone out there with my shots.
Mr. Scammer says dweeb is his preference, and also
Dweeb,
that
that's a solid one.
Josh, it's worse than your banana take. I don't know what is, but something's worse than your banana take.
Yeah.
Guys-
I will not apologize for my banana take. Bananas are the 101 of fruits. Apparently,
And I
bananas are
believe-
berries, guys. Berries. Bananas are berries, which are still fruits, but I'm not joking with you. Bananas are berries.
What?
Look
The
it
rules just don't mean anything anymore.
No, the rule they actually fall
I'm a
under all the
hippopotamus.
rules you're looking for with a berry, apparently.
You know what
I
I
don't believe
hate?
you.
I hate when people are like, you're actually supposed to open a banana from the other side, bitch. You're actually supposed to open a banana however the hell you want to open a banana.
Does it
They
really
come
matter?
with an instruction manual.
It-
They
it-
grow
I-
on Earth.
It's pretty
Know what I
easy to
mean?
open both ways. Like if we're
Everybody
being
knows
honest.
you pull it and then you smush the corner point at like 75% of the way up, and then you get mushed banana. Everybody knows that's how you do it.
It seems
no
like
other
you're eating your bananas a little post ripe. You know.
No, that's how you do it.
I like a slightly green banana. I like that banana to still not be too sweet. That's my
I like
favorite.
both. I like both.
You guys
I like-
ever accidentally eaten a banana that was definitely not ready?
Yeah.
Very disgusting. Do not recommend.
You guys ever left a banana out so long that it liquefies, or like in the backseat of your car, and
Not
you
a
go
banana,
to pick
but
it
other
up,
things.
and the
I've seen
and the
something
banana
similar
just
to this.
spills out of the peel?
Yeah. Well, I've
Spills
it
out
was
of the
still in its
peel.
peel, but it was like not consistent. No consistency in there. You know? So I've had some.
Okay,
happen like
guys.
that somewhere.
Enough banana.
You know what?
talk.
That's probably
Yeah, you
want
want to play some games?
talk. We are going to play some fantasy fortune today. Before we do that, a couple
Yes, we
reminders.
are.
Number one, if you are not already following our guest Dave on Twitter, go and fix that right this instant. He's on Twitter at Dynasty Dorks. It is super easy to remember. So go follow him over there. After you do that, make sure you have liked this video and subscribed to this channel if you like what we do, or if you feel just deeply sorry for us to your core. Both work. The likes count the
Yeah.
same way either way.
Yeah,
It
we
is the
don't care where it
easiest way to
comes
show
from.
your appreciation.
No,
Yeah, it doesn't
I-
matter if it's pity. Pity, not
I
pity,
ain't
it all
proud.
feels the
I ain't
same
proud.
way.
Josh will cry his way to the bank.
Guys, like I mentioned, we are playing Fantasy Fortune today. I'm going to explain these rules, and then Josh, as you can tell by his nice suit and his very official skinny mic, is going to be running the game for us. So this game, Fantasy Fortune, is a lot like the popular TV show Wheel of Fortune, but with
Let's
one
go.
major difference. There is no wheel. Instead of spinning the wheel, we are going to be answering 50-50 NFL or fantasy-related trivia questions. Now, in your turn, if you get your question right, you will get to guess a consonant that you think appears in this puzzle. For every instance of the consonant that does appear, you're going to add $500 to your bankroll
Yeah.
for that round. You're going to keep doing this over and over and over, but stop after that third over. You can go 3 times in a row. Each time you get a question right, it's going to come back to you with another question. You'll have to guess another letter. At any point, if you get anything wrong, we're moving on to the next contestant. Or if you correctly get 3 questions and 3 consonants, we will move on to the next contestant. But you get to bank all of the money that you have earned up to that point during the round, and you'll get 5 seconds to guess. At any point during your turn, you can choose to buy a vowel, except after a question has been asked. You must have a minimum of $500, and vowels will cost $100 per instance that they show up on the board. You can also solve the puzzle at any point during your turn, as long as it's before a question has been asked. You can't be asked a question and then solve the puzzle. You can even do this when no letters have been put up there if you want to, and you will get a minimum of $1,000 added to
Do you
your
have to
total
answer a
bank.
question to solve the puzzle?
You do not have to answer a question to solve the
Hell
puzzle,
yeah.
as long as you do it before
Suck
the
it,
question's
Josh.
been asked. If the question's been asked, you must answer it before you can solve the puzzle. If you get what I'm saying. We'll go like this until the end of the game. We either run out of time or run out of puzzles, at which point the contestant with the most money banked will be our Fantasy Fortune champion.
Let's go.
Who's gonna win?
Probably
Dave,
me.
I would say, are you ready to lose? But like, I'm not playing, so you're probably gonna end up being these two fools, when it comes down to it.
Probably.
Yeah,
I'm not even
just
hurt.
my
But the
opinion.
chat believes Dave's going to win 53%. Simon and I both got 23%.
Come on,
Shevin
chat.
put $1,000
Chat,
on me.
This is
My
my
FYI
damn
Sports
game, chat.
1,000 again?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
He's caking, bro.
Dynasty Dorks Fantasy Football. Is this you, Dave, or is this someone else from the Dynasty Dorks account?
Oh,
think
you're
you're
muted.
Dave is muted.
Suspicious.
It's me.
It's you. Dave said, learn more about bananas than we all expected to when we woke up this morning. They are berries. Different ways to open, different ways to eat. No other fantasy shows bring you this kind of stuff. It's
Not
true,
me.
man.
I have high
Seriously,
expectations for my
this is what
banana
we're here
knowledge.
for. This is what we're here for.
This is what we're here for. Banana flavored toothpaste. That's genius, Mr. Scampers.
It really is
try
because
it.
Geek Mill said he likes to eat his bananas like toothpaste. He rolls it right up from the bottom.
Oh.
Pushes it out. I hate that. I
Like a
hate
Those
that.
just-
Like a goat.
like a go-gurt.
Ugh.
That's disgusting.
I remember I borrowed Tim's toothpaste one time in college, and he I immediately walked out and he goes, "Did you squeeze the toothpaste tube from the middle?" And I was like, I don't know. And he just immediately just walked out of
Gives
the
the
room.
checks.
He
Tim's
was
like
so
me.
disgusted.
Tim's like me. It is disgusting when people just squeeze it like a monster instead of rolling it from the bottom.
I do that the majority of the time, but like once like a week or so, I'll like fix it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
You know what my
Fair
dad
viral.
does? This is a true fact.
No,
My
no.
dad keeps a binder clip on the end of his toothpaste, and every time he
I've
uses it, he
seen-
slowly
I've
rolls
seen
it up
something
and
like that.
binder clips it.
seen that
100%
before.
of the time is
Yeah,
how he
I've
does
seen that
that.
before. Mhm. All right,
guys
guys.
ready?
Hey, let's play Fantasy Fortune. I'm all about it, guys. We are going to start off with a toss-up round. We don't always do this, but we'll do it this time. Dave, just so you know, the difference with this round is everyone's going to get a chance to solve the puzzle. If letters are going to slowly unveil, it's going to be a player. I'll just give you that. And letters are going to slowly unveil. And if you think you know it, just say your name. Whoever's name I hear first is going to get to guess for the puzzle. Okay. So if you think you know it, say Dave. I'll come to you. Tell me who it is. All right.
And if you think I know it, say Simon.
Sounds good.
You could do that if
Just
you really
kidding.
want to do it.
Simon.
All right, so let's get
Shit.
into our first puzzle. All right, so like I said, it's an NFL player. Letters are going to slowly start unvailing.
go into
And if
the
you think you know
private
it,
chat.
say your name. Yeah, everyone get out of the
Reminder-
chat because the chat
Oh,
kills
good
us.
call. Chat's too good.
What's your reminder, Simon? Stop counting letters.
I'm counting.
All right, we're just going to get
My reminder-
started. All right, so letters are going to start coming out. Say your name if you think you know it.
Huh. Simon.
Hey, Simon.
Alexander Madison.
It
Well done.
is Alexander Madison, Simon. Very good job. Let's go.
Well played.
Yeah, there we go.
This is a problem. Having money early. I think it's a bad sign for me. Isn't that only supposed to be 500, Josh?
No, I think
1,000 works. I'm cool with 1,000.
No, actually, you're right. It is 500 for the first one, right? Am I right? Yeah,
I think that's
Yeah,
what
you
we've
are
done is
right.
500 for the toss-up.
I gotcha. I was thinking we always the minimum you can bank is 1,000, except for the toss-up round. But Simon, you get to go first because that's really what the toss-up round's for. But you also get that $500. So you ready to get in there?
Let's do it. Back in the
All right.
drive.
Back in the private chat, guys. So for you guys, I have here today 2 players, and they have the same initials. 2 separate players, first and last name, and they have the same initials. Makes sense, right, guys?
Is there a middle name?
No
Is
middle
it-
names. No middle
Is it
names.
monogrammed?
Nope. First and last name, 2 players, same initials. Simon,
Okay.
you ready? You ready for your first question, or you want to solve? I know
Solve
you're
it,
nuts
coward.
sometimes.
What you gonna do?
Give me a question.
All right, so we're just gonna go right into the question. So Simon, let's start with PPR fantasy points, or let's do this a little bit different. True or false? True or false?
Okay.
Jacoby Myers was a top 36 wide receiver last season in PPR fantasy.
One touchdown. He had over 1,000 yards, I think. I'll say true.
It is true. He was actually number 29, so there was a little bit of separation there, but not much. Good job, Simon. What letter would you like?
R.
It's gonna go with an R. There are 4 R's in this puzzle,
Not
Simon.
where I thought they were.
Good thing you didn't try to take a guess. Huh?
Good thing I didn't try to take a guess. Yeah, let's take
Would
another
you
question.
like to buy Val? No, you just want another question?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to stay in this kind of questioning here. All right, if you're okay with that, Simon. Simon, was KJ Osborne a top 35 receiver?
No.
He wasn't. He was 41. He was 41. Good job, Simon. What letter would you like?
M.
You
As
want
in
an M?
Mancy.
M as in Mancy. I am sorry, Simon. There's no M. You're going to Dave. Dave, how you
I
feeling?
quit.
I'm feeling better now that Simon's out of here. Oh, there he is.
All right. Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all?
Disqualified the rest of the show.
All right, Dave, you ready for your question?
Let's do it.
All right, Dave. True or false? Michael Pittman was a top 22 wide receiver last season.
Hey, Josh, just you might have already said this, but quick clarification. PPR fantasy points?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I believe I did say it.
Okay.
True.
Just make it sure.
True? It is true. He's number 17. Good job, Dave. What letter would you like?
Give me an S.
He's gonna take an
S.
S. I'm sorry, Dave. There's no
Bonk.
S in this puzzle. Wow. So JL.
Oh.
oh.
I would like
I got
a
one of the names.
question.
All right. You would like a question. JL, for your question let's go into the running backs here for you. Was Tony Pollard a top 35 wide receiver last season? I mean, running back.
No,
Running
not a
back.
wide receiver.
Yeah.
Top 35. Yeah.
He was. He's 28. Good job, JL. What letter would you like?
Let's go with a trusty T.
He's gonna go with the trusty T. Let's see if it's on. And
Stinker.
there are 4 of
Yes.
them, JL. There are 4 of them.
Ah.
All right. So
What?
JL,
I
you
would
wanna
like
play,
to
Val?
solve
Yeah, and
He's
I would
gonna
like
solve.
jail not to solve if I could
Tyler
make that
Lockett and
request.
Trevor Lawrence.
Tyler Lockett and Trevor Lawrence is the correct answer. Good job on that one, JL. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Hey, Dave Pang. Okay, so Pang here in the chat. Dave, $5. Let's go. I would like to buy an S.
I would like to buy an S.
Bonk. No
Sorry,
S's.
No
no
S's.
S's. Let's go. Thank you. Pang.
Yeah, we
Thank you,
found that
Davis.
out.
Thank you, Peng. Really appreciate
We
that.
love you, Davis. You've just became our
And Mr.
favorite
Scampers
chat
looks
cat
like
now.
the first person to solve it.
Nice
Ooh,
job, Mr.
ooh,
Scampers.
Ooh. Mr. Scampers and Chevin kind of got it at the same exact time right there, both at 3:17. Good job
Ooh.
to both of you guys out there.
Well done.
Trevor Lawrence and Tyler Lockett, they have the same initials. You get it? And see how I put it together? Pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, pretty
All right,
smart,
let's just
Josh.
let's just keep moving. We'll have some conversation in a little bit, but you guys ready for the next puzzle here?
Let's
Yep.
do it.
All right, let's go to this one here. Let's go to this one. Let's go to a place. A place. All right, so we have a place up here. Just so everyone knows, places we've used in the past. All right, just to give you some context, we've used the Pro Football Hall of Fame, the concession stand. We've used some stadium names, Charlotte, North Carolina. So just it could be any kind of football related place a little bit. All right.
Okay.
All right. So since JL got that last one correct, Simon, you are going to get to go first. Simon, you want a question?
Yes.
Simon, I'm going to take you over to your favorite category. I am certain this is your favorite category. There's no doubt in my mind. Are you ready?
Thought you were going to the FanDuel Sportsbook.
Simon, who has more receiving yards in their career? Is it AJ Green or Travis Kelce?
Got to be AJ Green, right?
AJ Green is correct. Good job, Simon. He has 10,278. Travis Kelce has just over 9,000. Good job.
Oh, so that's fairly close though. That's not that far apart. I'll take a T.
All right, a T. 3 T's, Simon. 3 T's.
Triple T's.
I'm gonna give you $1,500 into your round of bank, Simon. You can buy a Val here. Good solve. Or we could just get into another question.
I'll take another question.
All right, Simon. Who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Was it AJ Dillon or was it Saquon Barkley?
Dylan.
Dillon's the correct answer. What letter would you like, Simon?
An S.
He's gonna take an S. There's one S, Simon.
Yes.
One S. You can buy a Val here.
I would like to solve the puzzle.
Go ahead.
The stadium parking lot.
You guys are freaking on fire today. Simon, you are solving puzzles left and right, left and right, left and right. We're going to have to get into some more tricky puzzles, huh?
Better.
All right. So,
I'm not on the board here. I got the donuts going on.
hey,
Donuts.
lucky for you, Dave, they've solved it quick. So while they are ahead of you, 2,500, 2,000, that's not that many points. And we got some more puzzles coming up.
That's
all right?
one puzzle.
It's all right.
Exactly.
I like I just switched over to the chat. Mr. Scamper says the stadium walkway out, and then said that's way better.
That's way
Parking lot is
makes way more sense.
You got it first, Simon. You beat everyone in the chat, though.
Suck
So
it, chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Dave, you're going to be starting off this next one. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, so let's see what we could do here. Let's go to this one. It's a little bit of a bigger one. We haven't gotten a bigger one yet. We have a category. You know what I'm saying, Joe? You know what I'm talking about? We have the category.
I hear you.
What are you doing? Just examples that we've used in the past: running the 40-yard dash, playing Madden with my friends, throwing a perfect spiral. So it's just something that someone could be doing that's football related. All right. So Dave, you want a question or you want to solve?
Definitely want a question.
All right, Dave, who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Was it DJ Moore or Amari Cooper?
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore's the correct answer, Dave.
Wow.
Let's go. What letter would you like?
That's tricky.
Give me a D.
He's gonna take a D. Give him the D.
Give him the D.
I'll give you one whole D.
Oh,
Josh,
man.
Josh was just asking about my office. Is what he was doing.
All
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. What a better fantasy season. Who's gonna have a better season this year? DJ Moore. But I don't know.
That's
It could go
kind of
both ways.
tricky. Was it far? Was there a big gap?
Yeah. So DJ Moore, the number 18th wide receiver, 27th for Amari Cooper. So in terms of points, that's 202 to 237.5
Yeah, it's decent.
or 202.5.
I know Amari Cooper usually does better than how it's in my mind. Like in my mind, he did worse than how he actually did. But so I probably would have answered Amari.
I just
Cooper there,
remembered
but-
how hot DJ Moore was at the beginning of the year. And
Yeah.
that was it.
Yep.
I was about to say Amari Cooper missed a couple games, and that's probably why. But actually, in terms of points per game, DJ Moore had 0.5 more points per game over the course of the season as well.
Wow.
And in case
So
DJ
Dave,
Moore's
you can
watching,
buy a
I just want to
vowel
say
here, if you would like.
that he's still hot. DJ Moore, you didn't used
You're
to
so
be
hot right now.
So handsome.
God, you're so hot right now, man.
I cannot solve yet. You'll get another question.
Also,
All
shout
right,
out
you can also
Maryland.
buy a vowel. Keep in that mind if you would like.
All right. Well, I just
All
got
right,
my $500. I'm going to hold on to it for a second.
All right, sounds good to me. I don't blame you. I do
Smart.
not
I
blame you.
love that response.
Good financial planning.
All right, Dave. You ready for your next question?
Let's do it.
Who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Was it Dalvin Cook or was it Derrick Henry?
It's Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook's the correct answer. Actually, they were kind of close, but 16th overall finish to 22. Dalvin Cook played a lot more games, though.
Derrick
letter would
Henry,
you like
10
to-
touchdowns in 8 games.
It's
Stupid.
ridiculous.
It's so
the numbers
stupid.
are preposterous. The number of touches is
219 carries.
219 carries in 8 games.
He's
That's-
ranked
that's-
7th in rushing touchdowns on the season out
Yeah.
of all running backs.
He's like top
8
10 in
games.
attempts, isn't he? And with only 8 games, like I think he's top 10 in attempts.
Let me tell you right now, he is number 10 exactly in attempts
Top
last
10.
season, playing 8 games. Another fun fact, though, is that Alvin Kamara, number 6, only played 13 games, which is kind of surprising because he's never really typically gotten that workload.
Yeah, that is surprising.
I digress. Dave, what letter would you like?
T.
T. There are 2 T's, Dave. There are 2 T's. So I don't know
Double
if you heard it when Simon was going over the rules, but we do have a rule where if you get 3 answers in a row correct and 3 letters in a row correct, you get to bank that money into your game bank, but we go to the next person if you can't solve. So this is your last opportunity to buy vowels this round if you would like, but you don't have to either.
Let's get some vowels.
Okay.
Give me some E's.
All right. A few E's. 2 E's. 2 E's. So you got $1,300 in your bank now. You can buy another vowel if you would like, or we can just keep going.
Let's keep going.
You're going to keep going? All right. So, Dave, who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Was it Joe Mixon or Ezekiel Elliott?
That was Joe Mixon.
It is Joe Mixon. They were actually close, 4 and 7, but had to kind of make them close because it's top end there. What letter would you like, Dave?
I mean S.
An S? There's one S. All right, Dave. So good news is you are going to get to
I
bank
know
this
it.
money.
Dang it, JL, you son of a gun.
I'm going to give you 5 seconds to try to solve this, Dave.
All right, seeing the
I am sorry. I am sorry, Dave. I am sorry, Dave. We are moving on
next
to
word's
JL now.
Pope. It's seeing the Pope.
Seeing the Pope.
How greedy do I want to be here?
Original tradition.
Really greedy, probably,
Mm.
JL, because I don't know it at all for sure. I don't have it solved. So you're pretty safe if you miss it. It'll probably just like, yeah.
So
I will
JL?
take a question.
You're gonna take a
Punish him,
question. All right.
Josh. Punish him.
Punish him. Punish him.
Finish
I won't make
him.
it too. I won't make it too bad on you, but I'm gonna make it a little.
Make it
interesting.
fair.
Who finished higher last year in a PPR league? Was it Devin Singletary or Daryl Henderson?
Singletary.
Singletary's the correct answer. Good job, JL. Very good job. What letter would you like?
I would like an N.
An N as in Nancy?
Mm-hmm.
There's oh Lord.
Yeah.
He went for it, and
And
there's a
I would
reason
like
he
to
went
solve.
for it. There is a reason
Yep.
he went for it. Go ahead. What's up there?
Scoring the game-winning touchdown.
Scoring the game-winning touchdown. That is what you are doing, and you are also going to get to bank that money, and you are
Woo!
scoring the game-winning lead right now.
Let's go.
I just made that up in my mind right here. I'm pretty smart.
that was nice.
Scoring the game-winning touchdown. So, Dave, you did get to bank some money there. You're very close to Simon, but JL did take a nice lead right there. So, good job, JL. Good job.
Because that was a risk, but I needed those
All right.
ends.
Let's just keep pushing forward. Did anyone in the chat get this? I don't think anyone did. You?
beat the
Oh
chat.
no, Mr. Scampers got it there. It looks like.
Oh, nice.
Chosen
Well
Rose.
done,
They kind of
Scamp.
broke it down. The last word is touchdown. Scoring touchdown, and then
Scoring.
scoring the game-winning touchdown. And then Chosen
Scoring
Rose is
touchdown.
like, there it is.
Yeah, seeing
Wow.
you got the Pope in there. I knew touchdown. That's all I had.
Which is
I
a
like
good
this
reminder.
one. This one's really funny. Could it be Vultures the Miles Sander touchdown?
Oh my God,
Take
that
the
was
S
so
off the ends
elaborate.
of both of the
Miles
names. Singular. One Miles Sander. Not Miles
Miles
Sanders.
Sanders fits. Sanders fits. though.
AKA Boston Scott.
The Miles Sanders.
It would be Miles Sanders.
the Miles
The
Sanders.
Miles Sanders.
Yeah.
And then seeing the Pope pooping thunders. Very close, Mr. Scampers. Very close.
You rocked that toilet.
All right, guys. Let's just keep pushing forward. Let's just keep pushing.
Let's do it.
Guys. We
Dave and I
might
got
set
some
a
ground to
record for
make
most
up on
puzzles
JL
done.
after that one.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey,
I
make
know
sure you're
you guys
playing
are
along in the
killing it.
chat if you're watching. We love it. We love it.
Maybe
We
you guys
will-
should calm down.
Yeah, maybe you
Solving
should
them
calm
so
down.
fast.
Oh, I thought you just in the chat.
Relax.
Relax.
All right.
Don't do it.
We're going back to the players. I have a dynasty trade here, so it's 2 players, and you can pretty much assume they're probably relatively close in dynasty value. I don't know. That's not for me to say, but this is a dynasty trade that I saw went down. So
Okay.
JL, you got the last one correct. So
I did.
Simon, you're up first.
Okay.
Would you like a question?
Yes.
Simon, according to DLF May 2022 startup ADP for a 1-quarterback dynasty league, DLF ADP for May 2022. You got
PPR?
that?
Yeah, I got you.
So they don't really specify PPR in their ADPs.
Okay. Probably can assume.
Yeah. So when it comes down to it, I'm going to be using this kind of for this whole puzzle here. So
Okay.
DLF May 2020 ADP. Who is getting
Wait.
drafted higher?
2020?
Nice. 2022.
Yeah,
2022.
2022.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Just
this
wanted to confirm
season.
for this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going back to May 2020. That would
hurt my
weird.
feelings.
Yeah, that would get weird.
That would get real weird.
Simon, who is getting drafted higher? Is it Mark Andrews or is it T. Higgins?
Ooh, that's a good one. T's going pretty high. I'll set redraft.
It's Dynasty, DLF Dynasty.
Oh, I forgot everything that you said. Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews is incorrect. I am sorry. T.
Damn
Higgins
it.
is getting drafted at the 14th spot.
I knew he was going
14th spot.
early.
going real early.
For some reason, Dynasty made me lean more Mark Andrews and less T. Higgins.
It's really annoying that everyone's all of a sudden loving T. Higgins and Travis Etienne,
I know, right?
ruining the value for me.
Yeah. Well, hey, Dave, my man, you ready for your question?
Let's go.
Similar to Simon's, we're talking about DLF Dynasty ADP. Who is getting drafted higher? Is it Joe Mixon or is it a Breece Hall?
Oof. Joe Mixon.
I am sorry. It's actually Breece Hall as the number 6th running back. He is 13th off the board right now in front of T. Higgins.
Wow.
Pretty crazy. Joe Mixon is sitting at 22.
That's preposterous. That is truly absurd.
The Breece Hall hype is something, guys.
It's
Like
there.
Joe Mixon, like he did it last year. Everything you want, and then his situation only got better. Like
The age, there's
But
the
he
age
got
conversation. 25 to Breece
Big
Hall was
mistake.
20,
okay,
21.
I'll
20,
take Joe Mixon,
21,
who didn't look
22.
like he had lost a single step over the risk of a guy who's never played a single snap in the NFL. Like you're worried that like from 25 to 26 is going to be the massive drop off. But you're like, but I'm sure this guy who's never even touched a football on an NFL field is going to fucking kill it and be a top 5 running back.
On the Jets.
On the Jets.
Yeah, like come on, guys.
I don't know if that's going to be like a thing anymore. Just Jets might actually start being good.
Maybe.
I've heard that before. All right.
Yeah, I know.
As a
No,
Browns,
they actually were pretty good, like back in like the late 2000s, 2009, 2008, 2010. Their defense, though, not
Yeah,
their
defense.
offense.
Yeah. Is that
are we
top
talking
holes
the Mark
there?
Sanchez years?
Yeah, exactly. Rex Ryan, whatever. JL, you're up. You ready?
Yep.
You want a question, right?
Yep.
DLF ADP. All right. DLF one quarterback ADP. Who is getting drafted higher? Is it Michael Pittman or Drake London?
Pittman.
It's Drake London, actually. It's Drake London. Pittman's going at
leader.
39. Drake London at 29.
Wow.
29.
Would you take which one would you take first, Josh?
Pittman, 100%.
What about you, Dave?
I would take Pittman.
I gotta take Pittman as well. You, Simon?
I was hoping you would skip me. It's close.
You
but
like
I think
Drake
it's-
London.
I like Drake London a lot, but I think it's still Pittman.
No, I understand Drake London. You know, the draft capital's there, the talent's there. It's just, again, it's kind of like the
Name.
Breece Hall conversation a little bit.
I
With
think
Joe
people are
Mixon.
really
A little.
underestimating the upside that Pittman has. I think everyone views him as like this floor wide receiver, but that was with Carson Wentz. Maybe this year it's with Matt Ryan. They've got Jonathan Taylor, but like he's shown us everything you want to see from a top level fantasy receiver, except for maybe the huge blow up. But I think people are completely discounting that he has a ceiling. It's not just a floor play. It's not just this guy that's going to be top 24. He could be a top 8 guy with the volume, like in that offense as the only guy.
Sounds
I
similar
know
to
they've
the
got
Joe
some
Mixon
rookies, but-
argument, right? Like his
Yeah.
situation is similar to what you said, Simon, where we've seen it.
Yeah.
I don't
like-
I don't always like discount, I think, rookies just because we haven't seen it, but
Right.
you have to at least factor it in.
Right. When you're comparing them to
Like
someone
of
who
course,
like, it's different if
just
you're
done it, yeah.
comparing like the rookie to like CEH, right? Then like
Yeah.
I'll take the upside of the rookie instead of what I've seen from CEH.
yeah.
Hey, so we had 3 questions about DLF Dynasty ADP, all of them incorrect so far. So,
great.
Dave, I'm going to stick with this category, though, so I hope you're ready, all right?
Wait,
Let's
it's my
keep going.
turn, right?
I think it's Simon.
I got it wrong, so it's Simon's turn.
Oh, okay. Simon got the first one. Okay, yeah. I got you. Okay. I knew there was 3 wrong. I thought that Dave went first.
Yeah,
Simon, you ready for your question?
Yes.
Who's getting drafted higher in DLF ADP? Is it Terry McLaurin or is it Travis Etienne?
Okay, so I think the answer is Terry McLaurin. So I'm going to go with Travis Etienne.
So you're going with Travis Etienne?
Yeah.
It was Terry McLaurin.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. I would have thought it's
It's
Etienne
Terry
because
McLaurin.
McLaurin is like everyone's hating on him. Like, it
Yeah.
feels like
I
he's
would have
just
went
been
Travis
dragged.
Etienne.
Yeah, everyone wants
They're separated by 9 spots.
I've been wrong on every single one. Like I've been playing in my head. So I was like, okay, I know this game now. Just pick
It was
the
a
other
setup.
one.
It was rookie, and then a setup.
It's freaking setup, Josh.
Hey, what can I say? Travis Etienne isn't a rookie. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So, wait, you gonna make a red shirt rookie, maybe?
No,
Um,
I wasn't.
All right, Dave, you ready for your question?
Maybe.
Dynasty DLF ADP. Who is getting drafted higher? Is it Mike Evans or Keenan Allen?
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans is the correct answer.
Yeah,
There
we
go.
did
We take
it.
away those young guys, and you can figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Dave?
Yeah,
What
that was
letter
easier.
would you like?
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
What letter would you like? And then we're gonna get right into another.
Give me an S.
An S.
Please
There's
be
one
S.
S. There's one S.
All right.
God,
All right, Dave. So you
forgot
got
we
one
had a
S.
puzzle to play.
You can buy a vowel here if you would like, or we can go on to the next question. And you know what category we're in.
Oh yeah, it's been rough. Give me an A. Give me buy some A's.
All right. There are 2 A's. There are 2 A's. And I think we've determined that 500 is the minimum to buy a vowel. So we're going to have to stop you there unless you can solve for another one.
Oh man, I'm broke already. So yeah, let's go with the question.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Dave, who is getting drafted higher according to Dynasty ADP? Is it Amari Cooper or is it Allen Robinson?
Allen Robinson.
It's Amari Cooper. It's Amari Cooper, Dave. It's Amari Cooper. It's Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper. Sorry, Dave. JL.
I can't think of a
You're
single
terrified.
name that fits in that first.
I had one name that fit, and now I can't remember what it was.
I just keep thinking brains. That's all my
I
head will get. Will go
I got too focused on sending mean messages about Josh in the private chat that I completely forgot the one name that I thought was up there.
We got Josh is a stinky loser. Josh likes to rub cream
that's
cheese
true.
between his toes.
Oh, I did. No. I was going to joke and say I did,
Flavored-
but I
flavored
don't.
cream cheese?
No.
Should I have
JL.
another?
Question.
Yes, question.
You
please,
can't
yeah.
delay it that long. JL, who's getting drafted higher Dynasty ADP? Is it Ezekiel Elliott or Aaron Jones?
Oh.
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones is the correct answer. Good job, JL. What letter would you like?
I will go with an R.
Aaron, go with an
A-R?
R.
Yeah.
There are 2 R's. There are 2 R's, JL.
Brains is still in play. Just saying.
So, JL, you
Um,
can buy a vowel here.
I will not buy a vowel because I'm not a
You-
punk, and I'll take another
You want
question.
to stick with this
Well,
fun
shots
category, right?
Fired with an A
Yeah.
sitting up there on the board.
Oh,
JL.
yeah. I get
Hey.
it. I get it.
All right.
JL.
Yeah.
JL, according to Dynasty ADP, who's getting drafted higher? Is it Mike Evans or Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Mike Evans.
It is Mike Evans, and that's not the question I meant to ask you, but I'll allow it. I meant to say
Yes.
Mike Williams.
I was gonna
but
say
I
that
said
seems
it.
easy. That seems
I
easy.
feel bad. I feel bad for everyone else involved, but that's what I said. So go ahead.
is
JL,
rigged.
what letter would you
The
like?
I
fix
honestly
is
don't
in.
know. Yeah, I have no idea if it was Mike Williams.
Yeah, it's
I
a
don't
lot
know.
tougher, right?
Yeah. I'm very glad I didn't get that one. I'll go with a T.
T. There's one T.
Okay.
Oh,
That
okay.
name came together.
Yeah.
I would like to buy a vowel
All right.
because I am a punk. I'll take an E.
An E. There are
Bonk,
4
dang it.
E's.
What a
4
punk.
E's, JL.
And I would can I buy another vowel?
Yes.
I would like to buy an I.
There are 2 I's.
And I would
Oh,
like to
got
solve
it.
Go ahead.
You're
Travis
such a loser.
Kelce, Elijah Moore.
Travis Kelce, Elijah Moore is correct. The chat was all over this one.
They knew
Not
that
all
one?
over this one. They got it. Like people were like, we didn't have letters for the longest time, if you remember. So people
Yes,
were
I
like, this
remember.
fits, this fits. It seems like the majority of people were going with Travis Kelce as the first name, and then they were trying to. It's not, I think someone came in and said Elijah Moore, and so like Albert was saying Travis Kelce fits, and then Mr. Scampers I think is the first one to put it all together, followed
Mr.
very
Scampers
closely
on
by
fire.
Justin. So both
Justin,
what
both
up?
of them.
And then Justin saying, had the players all along just been waiting for these fools to put up a single letter. Boom, roasted.
We did get it. We got a few correct answers. Let's go, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh. Would you guys do this trade?
What is it?
Would you
I
do
mean,
this trade? Would you
on
accept?
one side for
Oh,
sure. I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
I don't-
I would do it.
Yeah, I would do. I think I'm on the Elijah Moore side. Oh,
Depends
man.
on this one. Really heavy depends on my
It
Yeah.
does.
like this
Context
is
matters.
super
It does.
hardcore.
It does.
Depends
Yeah,
on my team.
if you're a contender, it's hard to move Kelce right now.
Yeah. Kelsey
and if
will
you're
die on my
rebuilding,
roster if I'm a contender.
it seems like a pretty good trade to me. You know, if you can't win this year, Travis Kelsey's going to dominate this year, but he's getting older, man. And Elijah Moore looks like he's the real deal. So I like that trade as a rebuilding team too. So seems like a fair Dynasty trade if you ask me, right?
Yep.
Let's say you're right there in the middle. Who are you kind of leaning towards value wise? Let's ask real fast. I think
I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
Kelsey.
I don't even know the answer.
I'm gonna go Kelsey.
Yeah.
I
Kelsey
think
for me
that
is good
you could probably flip Kelsey to to contender. He's got some positional value.
Yeah, I'm with you.
A lot of receivers.
Slightly because
I
of
know,
Garrett
it's
Wilson being
close.
added.
I was going to
too,
say,
but
let's say
slightly.
Garrett Wilson's not drafted by the Jets. Does that make you lean the Elijah Moore side?
Oh yeah.
That doesn't necessarily like kill Elijah Moore. Garrett Wilson being drafted,
No,
like it
not
opens
at
up
all.
the field, right?
But it
takes away
makes
targets.
this-
Yeah. So yeah, I think we're kind of relatively on the same page there. JL, let's bank that money.
Thanks, sir.
Bank that money.
Yeah, he's balling right now.
Yeah, he is balling.
go.
Man. He really is.
I could really use this cash.
All right, you guys ready for the next one?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
born ready.
Actually, let's do this one first.
All right.
This one I had fun with. Football words. It's a crossword puzzle.
Ooh.
So there are 4 different football-related words. All right.
Okay.
Makes sense? Makes
Yeah.
no sense. Does it make sense, Dave? All right. So Simon, you're up first. You want a question?
Question me.
Simon, man, I can't go back to the ADP. I can't do that to you guys right now. I was considering it, but you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna do flex PPR stats. All right, real fast for this round. So flex PPR, who kind of finished higher. So Simon, who finished higher in a PPR league? Was it CD Lamb or was it Nick Chubb?
Yikes. Nick Chubb.
I'm sorry, it was CD Lamb. CD Lamb 30th overall, Nick Chubb 39th. Dave, how's it going?
Yeah. It's going. I just got an alliance going on with Simon, so I'm cheering for you, buddy. JL, you stink.
Guys, you combine your
I
points.
know.
AL's still beating you.
Yeah, that's
It's
why.
yeah,
Why do you think
combined.
there's an alliance, Josh?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Dave, you ready for your question?
No, let's go.
Fair enough. Dave, who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Was it Deontay Johnson or was it Leonard Fournette?
Give me Cheeseburger Lenny.
I'm sorry, it was Deontay Johnson, and it was
Really?
It was kind of close. Lenny, again, he missed a few games, and that's really what it comes down to. Because when you take their points per game, Leonard Fournette was higher. So
Yeah, he
I
had
feel
like
bad about
60
that one, but not that
catches,
bad.
so-
Well,
Yeah,
here's what's
Leonard
going
Fournette,
on.
19th highest scoring flex player.
We just wanted to give JL a chance on this one. Like, give him a
Yeah,
shot.
yeah, of course.
Don't
I need
just
a
steal
shot.
it from him with no shot. So, JL,
Yeah,
You know I'm
here's your
gonna
op-
blow this lead.
Here's your
You
opportunity.
know it's gonna happen.
You can go wire to wire on this puzzle right now, knock it out, or Dave and I got it. We'll clean up after.
Or
So-
not set the board up for him like we did last time. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
doing
you
all
ready
the
for your
work.
question?
Yes, sir.
Who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Was it Javonte Williams or Aaron Jones?
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones did finish higher in a PPR league last season. Good job, JL. What letter would you
Thank
like?
you. I'll take a T.
He's gonna take a T. No T. No
Bonk.
T. No T.
JL.
Simon.
You're telling me
look,
it's
he
football
T-
words, and there's
This
no
is
T
kind
in
of
here?
this kind of worked out for you, Simon. You know, there's no T now, and JL is you're past JL.
Yeah, I did all the
Just
work for you.
slightly more information. One little bit more information.
You're welcome.
Simon, you ready for your
Yes.
question?
Yeah.
Who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Who finished higher in a PPR league? Was it Hunter Renfrow or Tyler Lockett?
Hunter Renfrow.
It was Hunter Renfrow. Good job, Simon. What letter would you like?
Give me a P.
He's gonna take a P. There are no P's.
Bonk.
It's a
No
football with no.
Ps.
There's so many
No
P's.
Ps.
No Ps or
Punt,
Ts?
pass.
No P's.
Party.
Or T's. No TPs. Dave,
These aren't
How
real
you doing?
words.
you ready for
Not
your
real
question, Dave?
words. Josh made him up.
You ready for your question, Dave?
Nope. Let's go.
Who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Was it Najee Harris or was it James Conner?
Najee.
It was Najee. Let's go. What letter would you like?
Give me an N for Najee.
An N for Najee.
If
And there's
no
one
N,
of them.
One N. Okay, cool.
All right.
Just like Najee's name, one N. That's what you asked for. So you can buy a vowel here, Dave, if you like, or we can move on to another question.
Let's keep going with questions.
Keep on trucking. All right. Who finished higher last year in a PPR league?
What?
Was it Travis Kelce or was it Chris Godwin?
Kelsey.
Kelsey's the correct answer. Good job. Let's go, Dave. What letter?
Me an R.
An R. There's one R, Dave. There's one R. So, Dave, gotta tell you, if you get the next question right, the next letter right, you're gonna get to bank this money, which is great. But then you have to solve. So it's your last opportunity to buy vowels if you would like. Unless it comes back around to you.
Yeah.
No, you don't need to, but your call.
Let's get some A's.
All right, you're gonna get some A's. Let's get some A's up there. 2 A's. You're now left with $800 in your round bank. Would you like to buy another letter or another question?
No, let's go with a question.
All right, Dave just wants to go for another question. Dave, my question for you is: who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Was it Brandon Cooks or Christian Kirk?
Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks is correct, Dave. What letter would you like? And if you get this one right, you get to bank the money and you get to guess for the puzzle.
Give me.
This is stressful.
Give me an S.
Take an S. There's one S, Dave. There's one S. So you're gonna get to bank it. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to try to solve this. It might be a little tough, but
scramble.
I'm sorry, Dave.
No.
I'm sorry, Dave. JL.
Question, please. Yeah, question.
All right. JL, who finished higher in a PPR league last season? Was it Damian Harris or Antonio Gibson?
Damian Harris.
It was actually Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson actually finished higher.
Go, Simon.
Simon.
I'm
Simon.
thinking of words that fit there, and I'm like, it could be a football word if said in the right context.
Simon, you ready for a question?
Yeah.
Who finished higher last year in a PPR league? Was it Rob Gronkowski or Devonta Smith?
Devonta Smith.
Devonta Smith is the correct answer, Simon. Let's go. What letter would you like?
So there's no T. So there goes the word I thought it was. We'll go with the L.
Oh.
The L. Yeah, he's taking the L. We know what happens when you take the L. Oh, you get 2 of them, I guess.
You get 2 of them.
Yeah. I'll buy an O.
Oh, there's one of them. There's one O.
Okay.
Simon.
Then give me another question.
All right, Simon. Who finished higher last year in a PPR league? Was it Van Jefferson or Tyler Boyd?
Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd is the correct answer, Simon. Good job. What letter would you like?
M.
M is in mother. Yeah.
As in
Yeah,
Nancy.
there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them, Simon. 2 M's. Got to tell you, it's your last opportunity to buy a vowel, if you would like.
You know what? Yeah, let's buy an E.
An E. There are 2 of them.
And there are more vowels, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, okay. I would like to buy another vowel, and it would be the U.
No more vowels, as you can see here on the screen. No more vowels.
I would like to solve the puzzle.
Go ahead. Say the words up there.
Scramble, muff, handoff, fumble.
That is
That's what I
correct,
had.
Simon. That is correct. Good job on that
I can't
one.
believe you just made me say muff out loud on stream.
Yeah, you
I
did.
did.
It's the best thing.
The football announcers literally have to say it every week, So I guess it's okay if you have
They're
to
used
say
to it. They say penetration every 3 seconds.
I missed the whole crossword part. I had no idea how there was a one letter.
Oh, gotcha. I apologize for that. But yeah, it's a crossword puzzle kind of
You were like a one-letter football term.
I'm like, scramble.
I've never seen a word shaped like that.
Yeah, I probably could have done a better job explaining it, but my apologies.
I might have missed it talking some shit in the chat.
Someone definitely got this pretty early on.
Jake said, I think the first word is
Electric
Scranton, the
City.
Electric City. Scranton. What?
Let's see.
Brady got it and Justin got it. It
Yeah,
looks
Brady
like
and
both of
Justin right
them.
there. Yeah.
Well
Right
done,
about
well
the same
done.
time. Good job, guys. Good job. We probably have time for one more puzzle, huh?
Also, Dustin, very close. I just wanted to say, or even earlier than that. with
Oh,
Hillman
yeah,
and Muff
yeah.
Kickoff fumble.
Wow, and it would have fit. It would have
Yeah,
worked
that was
too with
that was
the muff.
pretty freaking good to
that's-
throw that
is
together,
really
Dustin.
good. Yeah.
Does it work too?
Yeah, it works.
It worked. Yeah, the M in Hail Mary lines up. It works perfectly, actually. That's
Wow,
actually
wow.
awesome.
Tim said football.
Also, Mr. Scamper said, Simon, you're the one who said it the way you did. Guilty, but I had to say the word. How would you say it, Mr. Scampers?
Move.
Meow.
Move. He moved the punt.
Me, Mr. Scampers.
All right. Like I said, I think we have time for one more puzzle. Let's just go ahead and get in there. All right. So this is some off-season hype. All right. Some off-season hype. I think you kind of understand what that means, right? Yeah. Off-season hype.
Could you
know-
explain?
You know the term?
Yeah, I've heard it.
I'll just leave it at that.
Understand many things.
Simon, you got the last one correct. Dave, we are starting off with you. How you feeling?
Feeling much better now. We're starting to creep up on JL. We can combine. At least
this
get
is
more
literally
than one.
anyone's game.
Creep all
One
you
person
want.
has a good round. That's the winner probably here. So, Dave, are you ready for your question?
Yep.
Chat's killing me.
All right, Dave.
I'm
Who had more passing yards last season? Who had more passing yards last season? Was it Trevor Lawrence or was it Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, that's correct. Kirk Cousins. Maybe a little bit on the, Trevor Lawrence to have a very good season, but good job, Dave. What letter would you like?
Give me T.
T.
There are three of them, Dave. There are
Trey
three
T.
of them.
Cool.
All right. So that's going to give you
Keep going.
$1,500 into your round bank. You can buy a vowel here if you would like, or we can just keep it moving.
Just keep moving.
Let's just keep it moving. And I am staying in the yards category here. I'm staying in the yards category. Who had more rushing yards last season? Was it Miles Sanders or Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs is the correct answer. They were
No
actually
hesitation.
pretty close, What letter would you like?
M.
M is a mother, right?
M is in mother.
There's one M, Dave. There's one M.
Oh,
Nope.
that was no bueno.
I've given you this reminder a couple times. This is your last opportunity to buy vowels because
Can I get a no? Can I get a no?
You can get a no. There are two of them.
Oh.
Would you like to buy any more
Alright.
vowels, Dave?
Yeah, you mean E?
It's a
Can I
long
buy an
word.
E?
Very long word.
I'm
Bonk.
sorry, Dave. There's no E. There's no
That's
E.
wild.
Which means we're gonna move on to JL here. Hey, he set that up. He was like, I'm not gonna be able to solve this time, so I'll let them kind of fill it out, and then you'll come back and kill it, right, Dave? Yeah.
Exactly.
JL.
I will
How you
take a
feeling?
question. I'm feeling good.
All right, JL, the man, the myth, the legend, wants a question.
What they call me.
Is that what they call you? All right, JL, who had more receiving yards last season? Was it Cortland Sutton or was it Tim Patrick?
Oh my God. Why would you ask me that question?
Cancel that question.
Okay.
Cancel it. It's
Gladly.
too close. I feel bad about it.
Very
I feel
gladly
bad
will
about
cancel that.
We're canceling that question.
What was
had
the
more
answer?
receiving?
Oh, wait, you probably can't tell me.
Who had more receiving yards last season? Was it Marvin Jones Jr. or Cortland Sutton?
Marvin Jones.
Marvin Jones Jr. is the correct answer. The correct answer with Tim Patrick and Cortland Sutton was Cortland Sutton, but they were within less than 30 yards of each other.
Man, I would have gotten that wrong because I would have just all I could think of was that you were trying to trick me. It's like, why would he ask that? All right, question or letter. I need to go with a C.
A C. There's no C. I'm sorry, JL. Simon,
Did you think that said cosmopolitan at first as well? But now I'm just
No.
realizing there should be an S between the O and the M. And I didn't realize it until you guessed a C and then it wasn't up there because that didn't happen to me.
No, me
But I'll
neither.
take a question.
Simon, who had more receiving yards last season, Tyree Hill or Tebow Samuel?
Yeah, no problem. Actually, I don't know. I know Debo had around 1,400 because it's wildly impressive that he did that. So I'm going to go Debo because that's a lot of receiving yards.
It's Tebow. They're 5 and 6 in terms of receiving yards, though, at the wide receiver position. But there was some separation there.
I just didn't remember Hill having 1,400. Like, that seemed like a lot.
He had 1,239 compared to Tebow's 1,405.
I will take the S.
S. Oh boy, Simon. That's gonna give you some money.
Think you're cool?
I think he thinks he's cool.
Oh, it's coming together.
That he thinks that he's cool. Simon, would you like to buy a vowel?
No, I know I'm cool. Yes, I would like to buy a vowel. I would like to buy the A.
He's gonna buy an A, and there are 4 A's. There are 4
That's
A's.
not how you spell somersault.
Would you like another vowel or question?
I would like another vowel. I would like to buy the I.
There are no more vowels, Simon. There are no more vowels.
Okay. Well, that's not helpful. I'll take a question then.
All right, Simon. Who had more receiving yards last season? Was it Kendrick Bourne or was it? I'm sorry. We're canceling that. We already used one of the people.
Bonk.
Gotta cancel it. So, Simon, who had more? We're just gonna go to touchdowns. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I love touchdowns.
Good. Who had more receiving touchdowns last season? Was it Mike? I'm sorry. Was it Michael Pittman Jr. or was it Tyler Lockett?
Lockett.
Lockett is the correct answer, Simon.
I would like an N.
An N. There's 4 N's.
Oh.
Simon, was that 4? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Was that 3 in a row? Was that 3?
That was 3, I think.
Yeah.
I think that was 3.
I don't.
So now I have 5 seconds to solve.
Yeah.
Because I guessed the S, I guessed the N.
Yeah. Okay. You have 5 seconds starting now.
I know all the words but for the first one.
You're done.
Fuck.
All right.
You said
you got a really nice lead. I don't even think anyone can come back when it comes down to it. But like I was too generous before that,
I just want that on the record. I want that on the record that I was robbed of half a second if I do lose this game.
Dave, what's up? What do you want to do here?
Oh man, struggling with that first word. Give me
So
a question.
You want a question? All right, fair enough. Who had more rushing yards last season, Dave? Who had more rushing yards last season? Was it Alvin Kamara or was it Dalvin Cook?
Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook's correct. What letter would you like?
D.
D?
Yep.
You said D?
D like Dynasty Dorks.
There's 2 D's. Dave. There's 2 D's. So there's no more vowels. So unless you can't solve, we're going to move on to another question here. All right.
Yeah, let's they probably got it in the chat already, but let's go with the question.
Oh yeah, they got in the chat like
usually
before anything was even up there. There was one very impressive guess. Who had more passing yards last season, Dave? Who had more passing yards last season? Was it Kyler Murray or was it Jalen Hurts?
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray is correct. I thought that was a tricky one because Kyler Murray missed some games.
Nice job,
what letter
Dave.
would you like?
G.
So take a G. Not a ton of help there. But Dave, you just want our question here?
Oh man, yeah. Dog doesn't like that.
Dave, who had more receiving yards last season? Was it T. Higgins or DK Metcalf?
Receiving yards.
Mm-hmm.
DK.
I'm sorry, it was T. Higgins, Dave. It was T.
Oh no.
JL.
I can solve, but it doesn't matter because Simon's
and
big
solve.
stinky butthole. Landry is dominating Saints OTAs.
Landry is dominating Saints OTAs. Apparently he is dominating Saints OTAs. But Justin, 6 minutes ago, said Landry is dominating Saints OTAs.
Damn, Justin.
There was just maybe 1 or 2 letters up there when he got it. Very impressive.
Damn,
I was stuck
remember I
on
saw that in the
Jameis
chat.
is dominating. I thought it was
Yes.
Jameis, and then I totally forgot about
Landry. I forgot
Landry.
Landry was there.
Uh-huh.
Sorry
Welcome
about that. Dog was going crazy. I had to go make sure everything was okay.
All right.
Anderson,
So
by the way, definitely remembered he was on the Saints.
Yeah, me too, Mr. Scampers, as did I.
I was doing my projections, and it's tough, guys. It's tough with this team, with Landry, with Olave,
Yeah.
with Michael Thomas, with Alvin Kamara, with
They're a mess.
Adam Troutman, and Jameis Winston, a new coach. Like, I don't know how to project the Saints, but all I can tell you is that I don't like Michael Thomas. I just can't see it. I just can't see it unless he scores double-digit touchdowns, which I doubt happens. He's going to be disappointing in fantasy. I think the targets aren't going to be there. But
Yeah,
I digress.
That is probably one of the most difficult teams to rank. Josh, thank you so much for putting together such a fun game.
Good win, Simon. Good win.
that
Good
was
win.
awesome.
Well done.
Thank you. JL, I'm sorry if I
And
was mean. I got real competitive in there, but I just
It's
wanted
totally
to
fine.
issue
I'm
a
just glad we
formal
don't have to talk
apology.
about the half a second that you were ripped off of.
Oh yeah, that would have made a whole stink. There would have been
Yeah.
a 1 hour stream after
All weekend
this.
I would have gotten text.
And you know what? Once I saw Landry, I was not getting that in half a second. So I apologize for the attitude on that one, guys. Dave,
I
thank
see Shevin said, JL, you could have won if you answered the questions. I could not have. There were only 3 letters left.
Yes.
If I had answered 3 questions correctly, I would have been able to get 1,500, but Simon was more than that ahead of me. So
Exactly.
Dave, thank you so much for taking the time to come on with us today, my man. I really appreciate it. It's always a blast having you on.
No, thanks for having me, guys. This was a lot of
That was a
fun.
great game.
And guys, if you do
Really,
not
it was fun.
already follow Dave, go and follow him right now. He's on Twitter at Dynasty Dorks. And if you are looking for some custom league content, Dave is currently doing that right now with another friend of the show, Matty Daddy. It's been a while since we've had Matt on, but we love him over here. Dave, before we jump off, you want to give a real quick rundown of what you guys are doing and the type of content people can get from you?
Yeah, we're doing some individualized content. So whether it's personal advice, coaching, things like that, but doing the league podcast. So you'll be able to get a league podcast where myself, Matty Daddy, and Bradley Sucker, it's a FF Bourbon Dude. We will grade your draft, do a draft recap, do a power rankings and all that stuff. I think the last time I put it out, we had like 100 PDFs. We got pretty busy with it.
That's pretty awesome.
awesome.
So, guys, if that's something you're interested in, you can reach out to Dave on Twitter, right? At Dynasty Dorks. Is that someplace they can reach out to you for it?
Absolutely. Or the FF firm. If your Dynasty team's been hurt in a car accident, call the firm.
There you go. Perfect. Guys,
That's
that is gonna be it for us this afternoon. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time for some more fantasy football game show fun. But until then, adios, everybody.
we love you.
These trading makes fantasy
We do.
fun. It really
Happy
does.
Thursday.
It's so much more fun when you're trading.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Trade with me,
I
Jeff.
can't-
Let's
I-
go.